Welcome to the New York Outlook for Wednesday, the 24th of January 2024. As usual, start with the economic calendar. What we can see is that at 4:45 p.m., approximately an hour and 45 minutes into the New York session, we've got US PMI news release. This is particularly important, and I'll highlight why it's important for our trading floor today. But essentially, we're looking for positive USD news to then support the premise of shorting GBPUSD. Moving on to the 4-hour chart, just to highlight what has happened this morning. Essentially, we've pushed up quite significantly, and this candle right here, this 4H candle, is the candle that was a result of the GBP PMI positive news. So GBPUSD went long, and as a result, from this London outlook, we were looking for shorts, and I took one loss this morning. Now coming into the New York session, what we can see is that we have this large London range, and we do have this primary leg that has developed off the back of this proton unconfirmed range. The reason why I'm using the range is because these mitigations are quite close together, and also they relate to the same substructure point. So for that reason, I'm using this proton unconfirmed range. And then obviously longs are invalidated because now we're trading against a 4H OB, from which point we can't long against, which means only shorts make sense for the New York session. However, given that GU or GBP news was positive, the bias for the day is only to long, but that doesn't match with our TA or technical analysis narrative, and that essentially means that we need positive USD news to support shorting the GBP USD. In addition to this, we have to consider the London range liquidity, and unfortunately it's probably going to be quite a barrier to overcome, because we're either going to wick this high, which would be ideal, and then have New York news to support a New York high of the day, from which point we can look for a primary leg and then look to short from for a good amount of R1 to 3 or 1 to 5. It's probably going to be quite late in the day, so we'll manage our TP accordingly, or alternatively we come all the way down and actually take the London range liquidity right here, at which point I would be less inclined to actually short because of the significant move in the ADR, which is 70 pips, which is almost 80 to 90% of the daily range for for January 2024. So that's my my outlook for the New York session. Just to summarize, I'm only looking for shorts. I will be waiting for London range liquidity to be taken out, and I will be looking for positive USD PMI news to support any shorts. If those elements don't actually come up, then I'm not interested in trading the rest of the day. Other than that, have a good trading session, and we'll chat again for the end of day review.